Welcome to the Intelligent Operations Center at Seat Pleasant, a smart city of excellence. In this video, I will demonstrate how Seat Pleasant is using the Intelligent Operations Center, or IOC for short, to address public safety concerns. To start, I will bring up the Filters panel, which will allow me to analyze Prince George's County crime data. Initially, we will look to bring up all data for the last 5 years by selecting a relative date range of 60 months into the past. We'll start with the default view of displaying data within the visible map. Next, I'll scroll down to the Prince George's County crime and select the available data set. This initial view is a representation of all PG County crime over the last 5 years. To continue, we will filter to show crime in Seat Pleasant only by selecting the Where option in the filter panel and selecting Seat Pleasant as a boundary. This is now a representation of all crime in Seat Pleasant over the last 5 years. However, we can see the prevalence of crime over time by selecting the Timeline option in the toolbar and pressing play. Selecting on an item on the map brings up the preview card. This shows us key details pertaining to the reported crime, including the incident type, case ID, and date. Clicking on the Details button allows us to see additional information regarding the incident, add comments that can be shared with others or kept private, and browse uploaded images. The Legend button in the toolbar allows us to get a quick count of the number of crimes in Seat Pleasant at any point in time. Initially, the Legend is showing 474 crimes over the last 5 years. If we once again bring up the timeline, the Legend will automatically recalculate the number of crimes for each time period. This data can also be distributed to a chart for executive level reporting. We are now able to see Seat Pleasant's crime distributed by year, type, location, and time. The data can be distributed by day, week, or month. It can be viewed in a list or on a chart. Next, we can use the hotspot analysis to spot areas in Seat Pleasant where there is a high concentration of crime. First, I'll hide the data items in order to work with a clean slate. This can be done using the Legend, selecting Hide, or by opening up the Filters panel and deselecting the Prince George's County crime data set. Next, I'll open up the Analytics panel to configure the hotspot from the toolbar. To configure the analysis, the IOC requires some general information such as name, when, location, what data item we would like to analyze. In this case, that is the Prince George's County crime data, who should be alerted, and a few other options as well. Next, I'll run the analysis, and the results will be displayed on the map. This will also bring up the timeline, and as we scroll through the timeline, we're able to see crime hotspots over varying time periods. We also configured the hotspot analysis to alert personnel whenever a critical hotspot is identified. As you can see, the alerts are populating in the toolbar. The legend panel will now show the hotspots and their severity over time. We can also redisplay the Prince George's County crime data in order to visually confirm the high concentration of crimes in each of these identified hotspots. As you can see, in the hotspots, there is usually a higher concentration of reported crimes. At Seat Pleasant, we are using the IOC to help the police department make informed decisions regarding patrolling routes and schedules.